The church bell tolls, a resonating call summoning devotees of the Virgen dela Rosa. Beloved by many, her story is part of our history. Back in the Spanish period, trade between the Philippines and Acapulco, Mexico was thriving. Local folks had been converted to the Christian faith by the missionaries. In 1718, the Jesuit priest Juan Delgado, who was a native of Cadiz, Spain, brought the image of the Virgen dela Rosa. The Virgin traveled aboard the galleon Sacra Familia via the Manila-Acapulco galleon trade route. It was brought to the Iglesia de San Pedro, Makati, and was enshrined at the Retablo Mayor. The Virgin's image was unique, not only for its beautiful ivory head and hands. Encased on its chest was a most precious relic, which was believed to be an actual strand of hair of the Blessed Virgin Mary. The roses on the image also related to Mary in many ways. She is Rosa Mystica, or the loveliest flower in the garden of the Lord. The three roses speak to us of the virginal birth of Christ. The roses scent allude to her sweet holiness. Devotion to the beloved Virgin took place every Saturday. In time, the first novena to her in Tagalog was printed in 1856. The Flores de Mayo was held in her honor. Devotees received blessings and miracles from the Virgin. She was their patroness in times of sickness, disaster, and war. As a thanksgiving, the feast day of the Virgen dela Rosa would be celebrated every June 30. This became a 2-day grand celebration, as June 29 was the feast day of the church's titulars, St. Peter and St. Paul. As part of the festivities, the Baile de los Arcos, or Panatang Sayaw, was performed to give praise and thanksgiving to the triumvirate patrons of Macati. Due to earthquakes and the invasion of the British in 1762, the church sustained major damages. When the Jesuits were expelled from Spanish colonies, ownership of the hacienda of which the church was under changed hands many times. In 1849, the church was reconstructed and rededicated to the Virgin of the Rose. When the Philippine-American War took place, the church served as a hospital for injured American soldiers. This was also where American volunteers stayed. Unfortunately, during this time, the Virgin's ivory head and hands and precious relic were stolen and never found. The head and hands of the Virgin would soon receive wooden replacements. However, the cavity on her chest would remain empty. Through all these, the love and faith of the Virgin's devotees remained steadfast and even grew deeper. On account of the numerous miracles attributed to the Virgen dela Rosa, Pope Francis granted the honor of a pontifical coronation to her last October 2018. The pontifical coronation rites took place last March 16, 2019. In 2023, by virtue of Makati Ordinance 2023-215, the Virgin was declared as a cultural heritage treasure and patroness of the city of Macati, even creating the Rosas ng Sampiro Festival in her honor. To affirm this, a brooch with the seal of Macati was attached to the image's dress during a public rite of declaration last March 15, 2024. After over 300 years, the Virgen dela Rosa continues to watch over the church, the city, and the people of Makati. Her love and devotion have guided us in our quest for growth and progress. We praise and thank her for all the blessings and promise to remain close to her heart. Hail to our beloved patroness. Hail to the Virgen dela Rosa. Viva la Virgen!